Northern Fjords. God, I love Northern Fjords, and I don't think I've seen enough of it in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it's definitely one of the more well-balanced maps and one of the long-time favorites. Part of the original map pool before
Part
such additions as Periton and Hazard
uh,
and
well,
Bernfeld.
claiming the fjords. Remember that the first really kind of major tournament,
Yeah,
other than the fjords.
every match was played on Claiming the Fjords, or
Yeah,
excuse me, on Northern Fjords.
yeah, and it was actually really good because fjords just such a good map.
Yeah, you can find all the VODs from the Claiming the Fjords tournament from February 2013 at
Oh,
youtube.com/community esports.
ah, oh, nice. There we go. Okay, there we go. For all the best 2+ year old content, indeed, go to Community Esports channel. Oh, there is some newer content as well.
I
And
put up a
also,
tournament. I recorded a tournament last week, Brick. But why don't
uh,
you tell me about these red loadouts?
all right, I will. On the KTN Hrimfirst Boreas, we have a left side Artemis, Hades, a right side Gatling, Rocket Carousel, and a front Artemis. And on the Jeeves, we have a left side Gatling, double Watcher, right side Carronade, Minotaur, and a rear Gat.
And for the blue team, the Bard Revival Church, we have the Duck Duck Goose. It is a Lumberjack Goldfish, powered by Nano Duckling. Left side Light Carronade, right side Mind Launcher, and their ally, Ragnarok, piloted by Zormak. It is a Mobula Center Gatling, double Banshee on the lower wings, and double Artemis on the outer wings. So, to some extent, we do have some mix of long and close range weapons on both teams, although not necessarily the ships you expect to be bringing them. That Lumberjack on the Duck Duck Goose, I imagine going to be extremely annoying against the two ships with the largest balloons in the game, the Galleon and the Junker for red. Like I imagine it's not going to be difficult to land those Lumberjack shots.
Yes, indeed, it may not be. Look at this bloody huge flank they've got going here. Jeeves, oh my god, look, Jeeves just making a beeline for Duck Duck Goose here. I don't think we've seen this since the days of Puppy Fur and his crazy close-range galley in the Sunday Rumble. And now, Jeeves, oh Jeeves, if Jeeves can just go up a little bit more, bring those nasty, nasty broadsides to bear. Meanwhile, Ragnarok turning for the Hrimfirst Boreas. These two squaring off.
Oh, Jeeves' balloon goes down just as he gets arcs. I think he's only going to get one or two
Oh, but he's got
clips
that.
here.
He's got that drogue shoot though. He got some. There we go. He got his carronade into the Duck Duck Goose.
The Minotaur pushing Duck Duck Goose away, now assisting him in joining his ally to double team the Junker.
Oh god, what a mess. The Duck Duck Goose, is coming towards Hrimfirst Boreas, but it looks like the Hrimfirst Boreas is already getting the worst of this engagement, as you'd expect. Ragnarok's got more front-facing guns. In a straight-up fight, Ragnarok looks like it's going to win on paper and in practice, as the Duck Duck Goose comes in to help finish him off. And now Jeeves, oh god, what's Jeeves going to do?
Look, man.
Jeeves, charge in there and fight.
Dude, if you bring the lion gun, you have to trust in the lion gun.
Here we go.
Let's see how OP it really is.
Jeeves just going Leroy Jenkins. Gatling going down on the Ragnarok. Armor stripped on the Ragnarok.
But this greased lumberjack from the Duck Duck Goose is going to sink him pretty quickly. We'll be curious to see where the Hrimfirst Boreas decides to respawn. And to see if he wants to rejoin this fight or not. I mean, his ally, typically in a situation like this, you expect your ally to go down with them getting double teamed, but they are a galleon, so they're pretty tanky, and they might be able to stay alive long enough for the Red Junker to rejoin the fight.
Okay. Gatling. Oh, I can't believe this Gatling's dead yet. Ugh.
Oh boy. Oh, this is bad.
And
Junker.
Hrimfirst Boreas. That's the definition of meat grinding right here. Hrimfirst Boreas. Oh, actually getting some good Gatling on the Ragnarok, but the Ragnarok goes high.
Yeah, again, they're using the Gap Banshee for the close range. So they don't have too much DPS at close range, meaning that, even if they get a good flank on the Mobula, like, the Goldfish will be coming in with the Balloon Disabling Lumberjack and knocking them out of arcs before they're going to be able to get the kill.
Mine's going out on the Primfrost Boreas here, but Primfrost Boreas just doesn't really care, really. Gatling going out. Oh, well, he cares now. Big mine hit on the Primfrost Boreas, and just in time to get in the front arcs of the Ragnarok. Now the Primfrost Boreas is in big trouble.
Looks like Jeeves. Jeeves has spawned in, and his target appears to be the Duck Duck Goose. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get in here before the Allied Junker perishes.
Well, Muse, quote-unquote, are in big trouble here. Gatling going down on Primfrost Boreas. Jeeves is coming in, but Jeeves just is not in arc at all to support. Oop.
Well, no, they actually get some pretty good hits on the Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah, the Duck Duck Goose can just get out of there, and Jeeves can't really effectively pursue.
No, but they've got to do something about this Mobula.
I think Ragnarok will probably have killed the Primfrost Boreas with Jeeves comes problem. There we go. So Jeeves fires out the Artemis, but it's just a little bit too late, and now the Jeeves is just going down. This has just been a utter disaster for Muse right from the get-go. There's no other word for it. They've just been meat grinding, just going in on their own.
It is a tough spot because the fights are taking place on red side of the map, so theoretically, even if they stayed back, they still might get hunted down, and if they charge in, they would, like, maybe they're thinking is if they charge in, they at least get a chance to get a kill while their allies being focused. Because you see here, another close spawn from the Red Junker. But the DPS is not there.
No, it's not. And now Jeeves is going. What's Dr. Goose turning around to intercept the Primfrost Boreas? Ragnarok wants to finish off Jeeves. Please die, Jeeves. Very good, sir. And Jeeves is popping that Drogue, keeping him alive a little bit longer. Oh, Ragnarok's taken some fire damage here as the Primfrost Boreas comes in from behind, launching up. There we go. The Jeeves goes down. Now Primfrost Boreas is on his own. Oh, bro bump there.
A little unfortunate positioning from Blue. I mean, the timing window is a little bit... I mean, because I imagine we're going to see another close spawn here. Now that Bard Revival Church is on match point, it's all or nothing. There's no more meat grinding. They need to turn this fight. They need to save their Junker.
It's going to be difficult. Primfrost Boreas, continuing to engage the Ragnarok. Probably the best strategy. Ragnarok's already damaged, and now here comes the rockets. Jeeves, if Jeeves can just get a good Watcher or something on the Ragnarok, they could maybe get a kill here and save this match. Primfrost Boreas, however, armor stripped. Oh, big Watcher on the Ragnarok. That takes out their armor and one gun, sets a balloon on fire, and another big Watcher. A little bit all over the place. Now Duck Duck Goose with a big ram on the Primfrost Boreas. Nice ram, nice Goomba stomping. Primfrost Boreas descending, but I don't think he's finished yet. Ragnarok, meanwhile, is in a bad way. Hull armor down. One big Watcher could... he gets up his armor just in time. Meanwhile, Duck Duck Goose down low, on the down low here. Oh, this could... Primfrost Boreas popping out that Drogue. But it looks like Duck Duck Goose wants to go for the ram here. He wants to go for the finish. Boom! There's the ram, but the Duck Duck Goose took a lot of damage from it. He didn't manage to get the balloon down first. And now Duck Duck Goose could go down here. Duck Duck Goose taking the broadside. Duck Duck Goose goes down.
Oh, just a bad angle on that ram. I mean,
It glanced off and got them in the broadsides. And was the carronade down? It didn't look like it was down.
Lumberjack?
It was a lumberjack.
It's a lumberjack on that.
The hell were they that close?
I mean, I imagine they're just trying to follow them down, and getting a ram, I suppose, would be the fastest way to get the kill.
Well, it wasn't really necessary. They could have very easily just finished them off with a lumberjack. I didn't
true.
They had a lumberjack and they just... Well, I'm very
Are
confused.
you watching a different match, Brick?
I
What's
don't
going?
know. I think I think I need to take my pills.
Somehow,
Ragnarok.
also, Ragnarok got hit by like infinity watches while that was happening, and somehow they weren't. They're still alive, and I'm not sure what the issue is here with either the gunners on the Jeeves not getting solid enough hits.
Did they not bring
or
heavy? Well, one of them.
burst, you
brought
mean?
heavy. No, well, heavy is better accuracy
Huh.
at long range.
Tropo has grease ammo on the lower deck. He's the only
Okay.
person on the lower deck.
Okay, well, that would explain a lot. Jeeves firing out that, I think that was heavy, definitely. That was a much tighter spread.
No, that's Tropa. That's normal clip. He's not using the grease. He's just using normal ammo.
That must have been heavy. That was a very tight spread.
Brick, let me tell you about the patch of February 2015 where they reduced the jitter of the Hwacha and made it stupid.
Oh, whatever. Well,
I do wonder if this is a mistake or if... Huh. Okay, apparently they're down... Jeeves is down a member. They have an AI on their ship, so maybe that's part of the problem here.
it could be... Well, yeah, you see, look at that. That was definitely anything but heavy. Another widespread, glancing blows. Yes, this disconnect is going to be probably pretty disastrous for the Muse team. They're just going to waste those Watchers badly. Thomas DC'd, says Jub Jub.
And we do finally see some longer range, a longer range engagement here with Princess Boreas using his double Artemis Hades left side versus the Duck Duck Goose's Lumberjack. And currently Lumberjack's getting the better of the situation.
Yes,
Boreas,
the answer to the Lumberjack. It can just sort of disable one ship and then neatly switch to another, which it has to do now to defend its ally. Big Lumberjack shots just hitting
I think
the
we're going to see a
broadside.
ram.
Oh,
Oh, dodging out. Good maneuver, dodging out of the way while maintaining gun
Nice.
arcs is the Ragnarok.
however, he is slipping dangerously into that into those broadsides.
Ooh,
that
Boreas
finished him
finishes
off.
them off.
Oh, Duck Duck Goose going for a big ram. Oh, those rams. Arrgh. I don't know if you should be ramming that much in a lumberfish, Duck Duck Goose. I just don't know. Well, I do know. You shouldn't bloody do it.
Well, I think they're trying to maybe save their knock off the galleon's gun arcs for a moment for to keep their ally alive.
Well, I mean, they brought the balloon down, gave themselves time to escape at least. Yes, I'm quite surprised how this match has turned around and how Muse are just sticking in it, even when down a member.
I mean, the Ragnarok was pretty heavily damaged from the last fight, so I'm sure that was a large factor. Their quick kill at close range, forcing the Duck Duck Goose out. Not totally surprised to see that going in the favor of Museosaurs. But in this next fight, the situation is reversed. Princess Boreas at about half health, with both these blue ships totally healthy.
Totally healthy, yes, they're totally swole, or what? Is that how you say it? Swole?
I think it's swole.
Swole?
Swole.
Kids, I don't bloody know. I never heard it out loud.
I guess that's true.
I
And
don't.
if you did, you'd probably immediately block it out of your memory if you heard someone say
Yes.
that out loud. Just,
And block that person out of my life forever.
I think one of the things that has been going poorly for the Museosaurs here is they don't quite have the long range accuracy for the Junker.
Oh,
Because
God, no.
theoretically, if they get some nice Artemis hits, they should be able to keep the Duck Duck Goose's Lumberjack locked down. But we just haven't been seeing those really nice Artemis, and we do see Artemis coming out now, but not hitting the Lumberjack, unfortunately.
Princess Boreas coming in underneath, exposing itself to a barrage of fire. Princess Boreas is going to have to survive long enough for the Jeeves to get in here. Here comes Jeeves! For kind of a drive-by on the Duck Duck Goose, sort of blending that balloon down a bit. Oh, Jeeves looks like he's going for a ram on the Mobula. Whoa! Big ram! Mobula meets Galleon. Hello, Galleon. And looks like Galleon won.
Well, kind of.
Well,
I mean,
kind
the Galleon knocked out their balloon in that charge, so they're not going to be able to continue the assault for a good few moments here.
And now Duck Duck Goose is coming in. Well, it's actually...
I think it's running.
It's repositioning, really, but it's repositioning itself in a very dangerous way. It's repositioning itself into the broadsides of Jeeves. They get a whatcher for the trouble. One gun taken out. Jeeves is now in that very convenient position to be able to fire on... Well, was in a position to fire on both at the same time. It seems to have given up on that. Now Jeeves is going... Oh, he's going for another drive-by broadside on the Ragnarok. This could be bad news for the Ragnarok if they can get it in right. Or maybe he wants another ram. Oh, another ram by Jeeves.
The Galleon's not being able to build up enough momentum to do any real damage with these rams. I think this has probably been a mistake.
Just do the broadside. Bloody hell. It's what your guns are for. Shooting people and ships. But now this has allowed Ragnarok and Duck Duck Goose to have a clear field at just picking down the Rimfos Boreas. But now Jeeves just turn those broadsides. It's going to be a very, very bad day for the Ragnarok. Oh,
that's it. That's it for the Junker, man.
Oh, yeah, this could be it for the Junker.
Or maybe... Well,
oh, no, Ragnarok, actually.
Took a real long time to rebuild the whole armor on that Junker, but I feel like the Bard Revival Charge probably would have gotten the kill regardless, which means they are the winners of this match.
Richard Lamoon there, I think he just had a bit of a kind of an obsession with galleon ramming. There's nothing wrong with galleon ramming, but it's very situational, and I feel if he just used those broadside a bit more, then he would have